Hi everyone. My name is I'm Brandon again. Yeah, that's my name. Today I'm going to continue on about driving. I calmed down right now because the last thing I was talking about where people were reckless. People are reckless when they're driving and stuff, and it's not good. Rushing people is not good, and then you get in trouble. But enough of that. This time I'm gonna talk about real problems with driving, like texting while driving should be a no, and so is drinking and driving. I mean, just as drinking and driving. So I've written an article about that in high school that drinking and driving is the same as texting and driving is the same as drinking and driving, but it's two different things. Like with texting and driving, you have your phone in your hand and you're driving at the wheel, and then you get distracted with your phone, you're not paying attention, and your head collision get into a head collision with someone. And then the same thing with drinking. Drinking is where you drink alcohol on the drink alcohol in your car, and you're so intoxicated, and you're blind too. So that's why I said you need your eyes. So when you drink, your eyes will go numb. Your body will go crazy, and you'll kill people. You'll run over people. You'll sideswipe somebody's house, and you'll kill someone. You will kill someone and yourself. So no drinking and driving, and no texting while driving. I don't understand that either. People be texting and driving, and then how do you do that? People be texting and driving on the road, and I see it all the time. I see it. You see it all the time. People on the road with their phone. You can see it. They have their phone underneath their lap and not paying attention to the road. That's how accidents happen. Like today, like yesterday, I saw this girl, and so I was stopping at a red light, and this girl with the van, with the, and then this girl who was driving this SUV, and she was right behind me, and she had her head down on her lap and not paying attention to, pay attention to the driver in front of her, which was me, and I had to get out her way quickly before she starts accidentally pressing the gas and hitting my car. So texting is so dangerous too, because texting, once you're not paying attention to the road, that's how you can really hurt yourself, and that's how you can kill somebody or kill yourself. That's why law enforcement had these laws that you can't be texting and driving, you can't be drinking and driving, because that's where most accidents happen, because people are drunk on the road, and then they get arrested for DUI, and then they either get their license suspended or take another driving test. So don't play with the law like that, and drive carefully, because even if you're not drinking, but any distracted any distracted driving can hurt someone. That's why sometimes when I'm driving, and I had to put my phone on. I had to put my phone on. What is that called? What is that called? Non hand and non hand non hand like a hands-on type of thing where you have buttons on your dashboard. Even sometimes that's distracting, but you have your sync, like you have the sync voice in your car that will tell you tell you to call and stuff like that. So you got stuff like that, so there's no excuse why people have their phone out and driving. You can press the voice button on your car, and you can tell it to call someone instead of dialing your number on your phone while you're driving. Or if you want to text or you want to call someone, pull over and talk to your phone real quick, and then you can get back on the road. But no texting. Even here in D.C. in Maryland, they have a big problem with texting, especially in Maryland. And Maryland had just put a big DUI law in Maryland that if you caught drinking, if you caught even with texting, even if they catch you texting when you got a collision with someone, they'll arrest you, or they will tell you they will take your license away. So it's not that's not good. And I don't like people texting and driving. That's how people get killed. But I'm very careful. I mean, like me, I'm very careful when I drive. Even though I drive roughly, kind of roughly, I don't. I try to be alert. I try to pay attention to the speed limit. I try to pay attention to the traffic lights, even the people, even drivers around you. That's how you drive so well. You gotta pay attention to where you gotta pay attention with your windshield. You gotta pay attention to your both side mirrors, and you gotta pay attention to your rear mirror too. Cause I remember in school when I started driving, they told me to sometimes look at your rear view mirror, just in case somebody is going to bump into you, and you got to see where that car is at the back of your bumper, at the back of your car, so they don't hit your bumper. Just like I told last time, someone hit the back of my car, and nobody was, and that person should have been paying attention. So, and the guy behind me was speeding, and that's another problem. Speeding can hurt people, and speeding is so bad that if you try to stop, it's too late, and then you neither get into an accident or sideswipe somebody's or white neither get into a crash or hit somebody or sideswipe somebody's house. Yeah, it's a house too, because people don't be paying attention on the road, and then they pass the sidewalk, and then they run through the garage and hit somebody's house. Like there was something on the news in Virginia that some of these drivers are not slowing down when they on the narrow street, like on the narrow curb, and they kept swerving and hitting his house. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, oh my gosh, people are not paying attention. And then he said he had to repair his house twice. 2 people hit his house hit his house. Like, he said he was downstairs and he thought the house was gonna collapse or something. So even that's pretty terrible. So texting and driving, drinking and driving is not okay. And just to be sure, if you don't stop, the police are gonna go after you. Yep. It's distracting. It's distracting to me. No distracted driving. Pull over. And don't get crazy like I do. I try not to be crazy when I drive. But people sometimes some of these people don't understand. And then they get themselves hurt. I'll see you I'll see you on the side of the street when the police has pulled you over. Yep. Because people need to drive properly. And they need to stop with the speeding. Stop with the speeding. Go by the speed limit. And people say, don't drive so slow. Well, you're driving too fast. You're driving too fast. And you're gonna kill somebody. Gets on my nerves. And now I'm getting mad. Thank you. No texting and driving, no drinking and driving, and no speeding. Slow down and stop speeding. Thank you. Or you're going to get caught by the police. Thank you. You can describe or you can comment. I'm going off on some people right now who can't even drive properly. And I'm teaching. Yeah, comment. Because I'll be watching. Thank y'all. And thank y'all. And you can comment on me whatever you want. But you can comment on this video. Because everyone needs this. Thank you.